Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for Access City Council. I'm your host, City of Las Vegas Communications Director, David Riggleman. Coming up on the show, we're talking all things summer, camps, music, jobs, new construction, and much more. Joining us to discuss all this is our Ward 3 Councilwoman, Olivia Diaz. Welcome back. How are you?
Today a little toasty.
I know, it's warming up out there.
Heat is starting to tick up, but I'll take it. We had a really benevolent spring. And,
we did. And actually, with a little bit of rain and mixed in, it was kind
of nice. Hail?
Hail.
Who would have thought?
It hailed at our house for the first time ever. So
I know it happened only in parts of the valley, but it happened here while we were in City Hall. So it was really cool.
Crazy stuff. But we're going to move on to the summer months, and we have a lot to talk about.
Our kids are on vacation.
Exactly.
People are making plans for their summer vacation.
Exactly.
And outings, too.
It's here. It's here. So, folks, if you don't know where Ward 3 is located, well, no worries. We're going to show you on the map. Basically, it's the east side of the city of Las Vegas. But there's also that little finger that's really cool that extends west of I-15, where Area 15 is, and you have that, too. So, cool stuff. They're at the very bottom of the map. But if you live in this area, work in this area, then of course you're in the city limits of the city of Las Vegas. And if you live there, of course, you're represented on the city council by Olivia Diaz. Well, Councilwoman, up first, we're joined by our cultural affairs manager, Jonathan Meza. And we have a lot to talk about because there is a big event coming up in your ward on June 28th.
Yes, and there's free offerings to the community. So we want to make sure everyone knows how far your money can go when you just have to drive yourself and everything's being provided in terms of entertainment and an awesome opportunity to partake as a family, right, Jonathan?
Absolutely. We do all kinds of programming free, like the Councilwoman said. However, this event is paid for. This is our Django Vegas concert. So it's really celebrating the magic of Django Reinhardt, who basically composed a style of music that was made really popular in the 1930s. It's hot club style jazz. It's a wonderful type of event, and tickets are $25. June 28th, we're indoors, so no need to wear anything light. You can wear as much clothes as you want. We'll be indoors with the AC blasting. We have our headliners, which are Joshua Stefan and Paula Schaefer, both amazing guitarists that are hailing from Europe.
Wow, no kidding. So it's from 6 to 10?
From 6 to 10,
6
that's
to 10.
right.
And then, Jonathan, let me ask you this. Do people need to get tickets in advance, or how's that work?
So definitely, yeah. We have our link to our ticket sales online if you go to artslasvegas.org. Or you can just show up at the door. I do recommend you getting your tickets prior to because we have been selling out for the past 2 years.
Go back on that a little bit. Councilwoman, this has gone on in Ward 3 for a number of years.
It's been an annual tradition. I can almost remember every single year I've been in.
Yeah, I think this is our 10th year. I could be wrong on that.
I'm coming up on 6 years, and I remember it happening every year I've been. So
that's good stuff. So get your tickets in advance. Django Vegas, June 28th, 6 to 10, Historic 5th Street School. And
what else do we have going on with cultural affairs?
Right, so we are in the middle of opening our brand new amphitheater here in the heart of downtown Las Vegas, part of the Las Vegas Civic Center. So we'll have our Civic Plaza, where we'll be hosting a concert series throughout the actual months when we can actually do events out there. So we'll keep that space programmed with community events, concerts, and all kinds of cool stuff.
And it's in Ward 3, Councilwoman.
Yes, right across from City Hall. It's the expansion of our campus. It's nestled between the municipal court, our parking garage that everyone's very familiar with, and City Hall, and that's what we're calling our Civic Plaza. And we're looking forward to programming a lot of good things for the community to come together and enjoy and experiment different cultural and musical opportunities. I think we're trying to look Jonathan was sharing a lot of things that we program traditionally at 5th Street are probably going to be transitioned over to this space now. So Tamales and Mariachi Festival, the Book Fair Festival that we usually collaborate with the Las Vegas Clark County Library District on, and there's so many others that we'll try and see if it's a good fit. If not, then we can always go back to what we've known, right?
Jonathan, the advantage of going over to the Civic Plaza is the fact that it's just larger, right?
Correct. Yeah. We'll have a larger amphitheater space. We'll have a larger stage space. And it'll be really magical for everybody coming down and really seeing this wonderful opportunity, wonderful space that we have to offer.
Parking garage.
Parking garage.
Yeah, parked right across the street. Yeah, that's nice.
And as the councilwoman said, all of those concerts will be free.
Yeah, that's the good word that we liked here, free concerts. So, well, Jonathan, thank you so much. We've got about a minute left with you. Anything else you want to add to tell us that everyone out there ought to hear about?
Sure. Just stay tuned on artslasvegas.org. Have a plethora of events offered for city goers and the community in general.
All right. Well, good deal. We're looking forward to all of it. It's be exciting. And Councilwoman's right in your backyard here in Ward 3.
It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome when it's cooler.
Yes. Don't want to be out there now, but in a few months, it will be loving it out there. So.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Jonathan, thank you so much. A pleasure having you on the program. Best of luck to you.
Thanks for having me.
With Django Vegas coming up on the 28th. And Councilwoman, I'm going to have you stick around. We've got to say goodbye to Jonathan, but we have to take a quick break. But coming up, June is already here, as you well know. We'll fill you in on ways to keep the kids busy and cool. It's right after this.
Sí, tenía miedo. No sabía si iba a poder hacerlo.
Encuentra clases gratis para adultos cerca de ti en completatudiploma.org.
Welcome back, everyone. School is out, but summer programs are in session. Do you see what I did there?
Yes.
To talk more about city camps and pools, we have Recreation Coordinator from our Parks and Rec Department, Guillermo Bonet-Lavoy, with us. Guillermo, welcome. It's great to have you here, and very timely, Councilwoman, because parents are like, summer's here, what are we going to do with the kids to keep them busy?
Yes, and we know the more that our kids can socialize, be with other kids, do things that are physically active is just going to support their growth and development. And as a mom of a teen, it gets harder as they get older. Can't really push them out the door anymore, but that's why I wanted Mo to come by and share all the offerings we have for Ward 3 residents out of East Las Vegas Community Center.
Talk about it. It's a busy place, beautiful place too.
Beautiful place. Yeah, thanks for having me on again, once again. So currently we're offering a summer camp at East Las Vegas Community Center. The summer camp ranges ages 5 to 11, and then we also offer a teen camp, which is 11 to 14. Summer camp runs Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., which allows the parents enough time to get their kids dropped off and picked up and picked back up. And then we offer a plethora of different activities throughout the week. We take them swimming once a week, and then they get to go on a field trip as well.
Wow.
And the field trips will range from going to the movies, ice skating, roller skating, Cowabunga Bay, all those good fun things. And then also for our teen camp, it's more of an adventurous teen camp. And those teens, they field trip 3 times a week.
Wow.
And all over to some of our parks, Sky Zone, again, to the pool. We just try and plan to keep them as busy as we can as possible.
Wow. Guillermo, talk a little about what's the cost involved. How much does it usually cost to have a kid either in the teen camp or the other?
Yeah, so over at East Las Vegas, for a week of kids camp is $100. For a week of teen camp, it's $150. But also to help, we offer financial assistance.
Oh, good.
So if you need help with that, please don't be afraid to ask and reach out to us, and we'll do our best to help you.
Councilwoman, I know this is like a pride and joy for you in that ward. That's a wonderful facility, and with all these programs, that's just impressive.
Well, after the renovation, we didn't want it to just look beautiful. We really did want to make sure that we were bolstering just the different programmatic offerings that we could give to our kids, to our seniors, to even the parents while they're in the center waiting on their children to receive lessons X, right? Sometimes they're just kind of sitting by, and Mo's been really helpful and diligent in terms of being open-minded and trying to facilitate these different spaces happening harmoniously, I would say, in the center. So I'd love to walk in and feel that there's a lot of buzz happening there, because that's truly what a community center should be. It should be offering our community opportunities to be there.
Well, I was there recently for a meeting that we had, and it was buzzing that day. So I was very busy.
So what other kinds of programs are we offering right now out of the community center, Mo?
Well, so typically, East Las Vegas runs as a little bit of everything. We still do our senior programming in the morning. So we do have senior activities in the morning, whether that's poker, canasta, arts and craft for our seniors, and as well as while we're running summer camp throughout the entire day. At the end of summer camp, we've also offered programs and classes for parents and kids who didn't quite get enough of us yet and would like to stay. So we offer music classes, karate classes, ballet,
That's
and
terrific.
private music classes as well too, if you're interested in that.
How many kids are in each of the programs, kids camp and teen camp?
So right now we're actually at capacity for the first time in a long time.
Wow.
We're at 50 kids in kids camp, and then we are at 11 kids currently in teen camp.
So you got a little more room in teen camp?
Yeah, we
then?
got a little
Okay.
bit more, a little more wiggle room. Yes.
So if people are interested in maybe signing up their teen for teen camp,
Yes.
probably need to get on it at
Yes,
this point.
please
I'm
reach
thinking,
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, that's good stuff. Councilman, I had no idea that ballet, coming out of that's really impressive.
I think we're hearing different desires from the community, and then
Absolutely.
Mo tries to figure out who that instructor could be, and then have those classes facilitated at the community center. So, and then it's really hot these days, and
Yeah.
so we know that our pools are also back open. So, Mo, can you tell us a little bit about the pool offerings, especially at Martinez and Hall Pool right there by
Yes.
Freedom Park?
Pools are back and open in action, which is great because it's extremely hot for everyone. So our pool opened over at Carlos Martinez Dario Hall is opened Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and that will be from 12 to 6 p.m. and then again from 6 to 9 p.m. And they also do swimming lessons too. So if you have kids that are interested in learning how to swim, or if you just need a friendly reminder on how to swim, they offer swimming classes at 10 a.m. in the morning, and then they do a evening class as well at 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
We're about out of time with you, but anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I would just like to thank our staff and everyone that helped run summer camp, especially over our staff at East Las Vegas. That would include Courtney Lewis, Josh Smith, and of course our great customer service rep, Guillermo Avina. They do a great job helping run summer camp, so I'm thankful for them.
Yeah, we should mention too, it's at the corner of Stewart and Eastern there if
Yes.
you're looking for it. So
Awesome.
Guillermo, great to have you on the program. Really appreciate it.
Thanks
Best of
again for
luck to
having
you.
me.
You run a great program out there. We're really proud of you. So
Stay safe through the
yeah,
summer.
Thank you. I will. I try.
Councilman, please stick around because we have to take another quick break. But up next, how the city is helping parents get a head start on finding before and after school programs. It's right after this.
Así se siente el estrés. Y así se siente la ayuda. Si perdiste un trabajo, te preocupa qué vas a comer o no puedes lidiar con el día, nosotros te podemos ayudar. Envía el texto estrés al 211211 para encontrar una solución.
Thanks for staying with us. Up next, we're highlighting some city programs helping kids, plus ways that you can get involved. We welcome our Youth Development and Social Initiatives managers, Lori Lopez on my left and Angela Rose. Welcome, ladies. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Councilman, a lot cooking, especially your former teacher and
So even though it's the summer, you always have to plan
Exactly.
for the return of back to school. And that happens faster than we all even want
It
it
does.
to happen. But we have to be ready to support our parents, to support our children, and have all of our programs up and running with the staffing that is required of them.
So, Lori, let's start with you. Let's talk Safe Key.
Yes.
I think right up front, we should mention that we're looking for people to work our Safe Key sites, right?
Absolutely, yes. So we have a hiring event coming up on June 11th and 12th. It's in person, and we're looking to hire about 100 part-time staff members for our 70 school sites this upcoming school year. We'll have ongoing recruitment as well for those sites, and we'll be training those team members in July and August. So there's no downtime for our team. It's continual recruitment efforts for our 40th year of service.
And how many folks are you looking for?
About 100 is what we're looking for, yeah. We have about 150 returning, and then we'll need another 100 and 125 to really fully staff those 70 sites to serve our 8,000 students.
I was going to ask you, I think you had mentioned that we've got a little bit of an incentive to draw folks to come to work with the city.
We do. We've had a very popular bonus program. It's a recruitment and retention bonus incentive program. Up to $800 in the school year is what our part-time team members will receive if they work up to 800 hours. This past school year, we paid out $120,000 to 267 team members. So it was really beneficial for our team.
Who's the ideal candidate? Who are you looking for?
So you're required to be 18 years of age or older. You have to love working with kids. We do offer a flexible schedule. So in the AM program, we're about 6:30 a.m. in the morning, depending on bell times and school times, till about 9 in the morning. And then we have a PM program as well. Starts anywhere between 2 and 3 p.m., again, depending on bell times, and then ends at 6 o'clock every day. So anybody that loves working with kids, there is a background check and a drug test. But if you have a passion for working with children, if you're fun, engaging, flexible work schedule, and just want to go ahead and inspire minds and make a difference and a positive impact to our youth, that's who we're looking for.
Really good. Councilwoman, former teacher, you know the importance of before and after school care.
Even as a parent.
It's vital.
Sometimes we have to go to work early and we don't have family to take care, or we don't have neighbors that can help us with the, child care piece until they go to school. So this is the perfect program that doesn't break your bank either, because I think the rates are affordable. And parents should be thinking about if they're going to have a gap in coverage to take care of their kids, to also sign them up for the Safe Key programs, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, don't wait, right?
Don't wait. And we do actually offer financial aid assistance to families that are eligible. We work with 5 different third-party subsidies. This past school year, we offered it to 550 families. It was over $500,000. So again, to make cost not a barrier to families, and we do maintain a very low cost of service. It's $7 in the AM, $10 in the PM, and a $25 registration fee, one-time fee every year.
Very good. And again, this is going to be at the various 70 school sites.
Yes.
So the kids, they go to school beforehand, they go to the Safe Key program, then they'll go right to their school. School's out, they'll stay there for Safe Key, and then their parents come get them. That's generally
correct. Yes, it's all on the same campus that they're attending the schools at. We provide a nutritious snack every day through the school CCSD food service department. We do engaging activities, we do STEAM, we bring in community partners. This year we're partnering with the Cub Scouts of America. They'll be doing character building, leadership activities. We do literacy efforts. Over 3.1 million minutes were read during our Safe Key hours.
I know
so
the Councilman loves to hear that.
Emphasis on literacy is key.
yes,
exactly.
absolutely.
Especially as it's a dying art. A lot of our kids are like, what do you mean I need
Hate
to read
to hear
a book?
that too. I know.
But
Hate
we
hear
need to
that.
expose them and tell them that reading for fun is also a really cool hobby.
Yeah.
For sure. Lori, thank you so much. Let's switch gears and bring Angela into the discussion. Now, we were talking about Safe Key sites at Clark County Schools, but we have our own school that we want to tell people about. Tell us about it, Angela.
Yeah, so we just wrapped up our 6th full year of pre-K, our own Strong Start Go mobile pre-K program here at the City of Las Vegas. Very proud of the work that we do in that program, and serviced 120 students last year, and we're looking to service another 120 this coming up school year. So we are in the thick of planning. We have teachers that are preparing and ready to welcome new students again in August. And so our open enrollment begins July 21st. It's on a Monday.
July 21st, everybody listen.
And that's the same thing, like time is of the essence. We want to be thinking about next year. I know we want to be enjoying the summer, enjoying our kids, but also school is right around the corner. And so even for those 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, we are so excited to be receiving them next year. And can't wait to have another 120 kiddos in those seats.
That's great. Now, Angela, for people that aren't familiar with the program, tell everyone about it.
Yeah, so we realized that in some of our most underserved areas, there's not a lot of child care or preschool options. Typically in Ward 3, we had a lot of closures even pre-COVID, and after COVID, we've seen a lot that haven't reopened. And so we look at child care deserts in areas where families are still working, families are still in need of high quality access to services, but don't have the physical locality near them. And so we drive these mobile units that we've outfitted with high quality learning materials, high quality staff, and a curriculum, and we drive into neighborhoods where people can access them more freely. I'm very proud of that work that we're doing in the Ward 3 neighborhoods, and their half-day programs. So a morning and an afternoon program.
You're reading my mind. I was going to ask you, what's a typical day look like?
Yeah, so it's a morning and afternoon program. Again, we're trying to observe parent choice. And so there's a lot of options for families and a lot of needs. We sit in that model of providing half-day programs where kids can get dropped off. We're located near a lot of community centers and or libraries, so it makes it really easy for a family to drop their student off, go get in a quick workout, go to the Computer Tech Center over at the Eastside Community Center
great.
or Eastside Library, and really kind of make that neighborhood model work. And then their kids get a great 2.5-hour high-quality program with our staff.
How old are the kids typically in the program?
3, 4, and 5-year-olds.
So all preschool kids. Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's a great program. So, Angela, we're running low on time. Is there anything else you want to add? I'll give you the same chance, Lori.
They find the
Yeah,
link to
yeah.
then sign them up for our pre-K.
Perfect. Yeah. So the website opens Monday, July 21st, and you go to lasvegasnevada.gov/strongstart. You'll find the link right there for new families and/or returning families.
Yeah. Fills up quick, folks. So July 21st, listen to what Angela's saying. It's very important. You pay attention to that date. And then, Lori, anything that you'd like to add as we...
Absolutely, yes. So our Safe Key before and after school program registration will open on July 8th at 9 a.m. It's online only at lasvegasnevada.gov/safekey. Or you can call 702-229-KIDS, which is 229-5427. Again, we will be doing ongoing recruitment. Our pay range is from $14 up to $25 an hour, depending on the skill set and the need. And then we also have 40 years celebration this year. So we'll be doing some fun, exciting activities. I know David's team is doing a video right now where we're highlighting 2 of our members who have been with us all 40 years serving for Safe Key. Yes, serving in Safe Key.
Dedication.
And one of them that served or that worked, that participated in the Safe Key program with that team member as a student is now a Safe Key employee. So it's very exciting. It's very cool, and we're very, very happy to be serving our Las Vegas community.
Sounds great. Every time I hear stories like that, Councilwoman, I do the math and figure out how old I am now. So,
You don't want to know.
Right,
Let's not
exactly.
do the math.
Exactly. Well, Lori Lopez, Angela Rose, thank you so much for being here. Best of luck with your programs. Congratulations. You guys are obviously doing great work. So say goodbye to the 2 of you, but Councilwoman, I have you stick around for one last segment. And we have to take another quick break, but coming up, another exciting groundbreaking is coming to the downtown. We'll tell you about it right after this.
¿Qué le dijo el pollo policía al otro pollo policía? Necesitamos apoyo.
Welcome back, everyone. We can't forget to tell you about a new project that's coming to the downtown before we say goodbye. And soon you'll be able to say, you can meet me there.
Yes.
I did again.
Meet me at Midtown.
Meet me at Midtown. Tell everybody about this project, Councilwoman. What is this?
Well, it's a mid-rise development that we approved already as a council, and it's on the north side of the Arts District adjacency there. And so Weena Zhang and Anna, I can't remember Anna's last name, but
Anna Olin.
They are basically the visionaries for Midtown. They were responsible for the construction of the English Hotel. And so now they're looking to bring this housing product that will hopefully be the future home for so many new and existing City of Las Vegas folks who want to be closer to the downtown area.
Downtown, yeah.
They want to live, work, and play here. And I think as Weena puts it, if those who have the ability to purchase one of the condos that she has for sales, it's investing in their home, but also hopefully, that investment will hopefully yield its benefits down the road as something that it's not just going to provide where you're going to live, but she thinks it's going to eventually provide folks some economic gains. So we're looking forward to her finally being able to start to set the structure. We attended the groundbreaking with the mayor, and there were several of my colleagues present and other electeds who attended because we see how important the momentum for the development of the downtown is. And, it's just kind of, I pinch myself because being grown and raised here and visiting other downtowns and other cities, you just see the scale and the magnitude and the density in other places. And Vegas has always kind of not been at that level. And but this type of development, offering mid-density, I think is one going to kind of fill us up in places where we haven't been very active or offering a lot of things to the community, but also not only is she offering residential to folks, she's looking to also kind of do a lot of commercial on the ground floor or kind of develop a sense of community in this new Midtown. And so that's what really makes it exciting too, that you're building community at the same time you're building structures. And obviously for the existing businesses, you're also going to ensure sustainability of some of the businesses in the adjacency, because then you have patrons that want to just walk and maybe drink a cocktail or have some ice cream, have a nice dinner, lunch. And so it just really strengthens the fabric of our city when we have more residential offerings that are going up.
How many units is she anticipating there? Do you know, Councilman, you remember off the top of your
I
head?
don't remember, but I want to conservatively say that it's 400s,
so
maybe
big.
500.
Yeah.
I know she has phases too, so this will be the first phase of her Midtown project that she's about to start. And I know that there's some people chomping at the bit, wanting to move in as quickly as possible. So we're holding our fingers crossed that she's able to, she did a really fast build for English, and we're hoping that she can accomplish the same for her Midtown.
Of course, you know, housing is hard to find in Las Vegas, period, right now, whether you're looking for an apartment or a house, very difficult. So offerings like this, especially in the downtown, where there's not a lot going on right now as far as offerings for housing, this is it's got to be exciting then.
And obviously we're not too far from the Bonneville Transit Center, so it could offer some folks an alternative to not have to have a vehicle or be vehicle dependent. I know that technology is fastly evolving, and so maybe eventually too we'll see more offerings here in Vegas that offer people opportunity to just summon a ride to and from here and there, like with Vey, Halo, all of those autonomous, autonomous vehicles or remote driver vehicles, because I know that some of the ones that are in the downtown do have someone driving that vehicle remotely, so it's not completely autonomous, but no, there's other folks looking into that, and who knows at what speed that's going to take off.
So it is a little disconcerting when you see somebody pull up, get out of the back, and the car drives away with nobody in the driver's seat. So it's like, kind of. But hey, it's 2025. That's the world we're in now. So
and electric vehicles mostly. So
exactly.
We
Great
know
for
no
the
carbon emissions are helping our environment.
All right. Well, Councilwoman, looking forward. Exciting. Ward 3's got it going on for sure. So we're about out of time, but we want to tell everybody out there, you know, we always want to hear from you. So if there's something you'd like to share with Councilwoman Olivia Diaz, you can give her a call. The number is 702-229-4623, or send her an email. The address is ward3@lasvegasnevada.gov. And you can also visit the Ward 3 website or subscribe to the Councilwoman's newsletter. I'll tell you how to do that in just a moment. So great to have you on the program. Thanks so much. Good show today, packed with stuff. And,
a lot of kid info, but hopefully also the rest of the community. I think the jobs are on the table also for seniors who need an extra income, students that are going to go into college or have a flexible work life. So I hope this show helped everyone prompt some thinking and recommend to even our friends and family circles, like, hey, I heard they have jobs, and sometimes everyone's looking, and hopefully you guys can help us get some really great people.
All right, fingers crossed on that. I'm sure we will. So, Council, I want to see you in 6 weeks with another update from Ward 3. In the meantime, everybody, don't miss our next show beginning on June 19th with Councilwoman Frances Allen Polensky. City of Las Vegas TV is streaming now. You can catch all of our shows on YouTube at City of Las Vegas TV. You can also watch online at lasvegasnevada.gov/connect. And be sure to check out that newsletter I mentioned. You can subscribe by scanning the QR code in the credits of this show. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you next time around.